Bitcoin broke a almost 1 month declining resistance over in the relative strength index. Guys, this is a major signal, and in today's video I'm going to show you exactly what Bitcoin did in the past when we actually broke above this declining resistance of approximately 1 month in the relative strength index. And I can tell you already right now, guys, it's very interesting and it's also very bullish for Bitcoin. Now, when Bitcoin finally starts to move a bit, we are going to see some volatility back. Bitcoin most likely won't be that stable coin anymore this week, but we also want to get the same volatility that we are seeing on Bitcoin, of course, over on the channel. So guys, make sure to scroll below this video, smash up that like button, very much appreciated. And let's check if we can get a nice breakout in the likes too. Okay guys, let's dive into Bitcoin. And yeah, Bitcoin is looking super interesting right now. We have this triangle formation, ascending triangle. We didn't even came down to the support right here. We actually just hovering in the middle of that support. We can actually draw it right here. We have the middle of that channel. If you would make a channel of it, we have some support coming in, and yeah, we just bounced off from that support, broke some short-term resistance. We broke above the 4-hour EMA ribbon, like decisively. We broke above the declining resistance in the relative strength index. This basically screams for a breakout to the upside, and we actually could already see a little bit that Bitcoin was coiling up as Bitcoin was moving sideways on WhalePortal. We actually see that the past periods, the funding rates were actually coming quite down, and if you see this kind of behavior in the funding rates for a period of time in a bull market, because that's where we're in right now. We are in a bull market, which also comes along with corrections, of course, but we are in a bull market. We are in the season of selling. We are in the season of buying. And if you see the funding rates coming down like this, and this is the average funding fee. So this is not one exchange, because if you would take BitMEX, for example, you can see BitMEX was quite negative over the past period, right? And Binance, I guess, was also quite negative right here. But the average funding fee is taking all of these funding rates together, calculates the average, but we just see that these funding rates are coming down while the price consolidates over support. That is just very bullish, because it just means that shorts are piling up when Bitcoin is hovering on support, which is the perfect mixture for Bitcoin to go up. We also seen a nice sign right here in the take buy sell ratio, because as you can see, we had quite a spike right here, and that brought that moving average a little bit higher. So we had that spike around the 8th of April at 5 o'clock in the night, and we went above that green line also at the 8th of April, roughly around 2 o'clock in the midday. So let's have a look. We have the 8th of April, that was approximately right here. Yeah, so you can see already that during these sideways range, sideways price action, we already see that a lot of people, a lot of traders are market buying Bitcoin. So they don't care about their perfect limit entry, they just market fat fingering on Bitcoin, and we eventually see that expressed in the price. But this is just a combination of events, right? We got the funding rates coming down, we have support, we have the take buy sell ratio going up. All of these things combined can give you a very clear image of what's happening with Bitcoin. And the previous times, guys, where we actually have seen a breakout of something like this in the relative strength index, Bitcoin went on a massive rally, and I'm not going to assume that this is not going to happen right now. I think that this is an early sign, and this is also something that I'm teaching in my cryptocurrency trading course, an early sign that we actually see a breakout in the price as well. Often the relative strength index breaks out earlier than the price. Why? Because we need new momentum. So for example, right here, we can see that we have that breakout right there. We broke the relative strength index, but we just had a small break in the price. We got a small correction back to the 4-hour EMA ribbon, which is possible right now as well. We got supported by this level, and bam, massive rally. We went from the support of the EMA ribbon, let's say 22,000 to 25,000. That is a 3K move in the Bitcoin price. And what is that in terms of percentages, you ask? That would be a move of 15%. Well, that's actually quite crazy. And this one That resistance started on the 16th of February till the 11th of March, so a little bit less than a month. We also see here, we break out. You see, the relative strength index broke out, but we didn't do nothing in the price yet. The price was still hovering sideways right here. But we already seen that breakout. We got multiple 4-hour closes above that breakout, and then bam, we get a massive rally in the Bitcoin price. Also breaking above that 4-hour EMA ribbon. I think that's a very important moving average, because it can give us a little bit grip where the Bitcoin is in a up or down trend. And on the 4-hour time frame, I'm going to consider that Bitcoin already started a uptrend, because this level acted as resistance, as you can see right here. We broke above it with a nice push and nice candle, so not something like this, that we have just a 1-hour close and come back into this range that looks a little bit less nice, or this one where we just slightly close above this level and then come back down again. Now we have really a nice push above this level, and yeah, more 4-hourly closes above it. So I think this looks bullish. I think Bitcoin can break out to the upside. And if I show you this chart, this one is actually very beautiful as well. We have seen Bitcoin in this rising channel. We broke out to the upside from the rising channel, and that former resistance has been acting as support all the way during this consolidation. While we consolidated, the relative strength index actually came down quite significantly, especially on the 4-hour time frame. Here you can see on the daily, we broke that declining resistance as well. We have, of course, the next level is going to be 28.6k. Once we get a daily close above 28.6k, right there, I think the next level for Bitcoin will be the top of the channel here. That would be at roughly 29,500, and we can, with the possibility to break above this level as well, and to even go to 30,000, 32,000 US dollars. So I'm actually very bullish on Bitcoin. Like I said in yesterday's video as well, I do think that this is a very important chart, which I think nobody is aware of, which can actually tell us exactly when Bitcoin is going to top. Right, this is the stablecoin dominance, and we have such a beautiful channel right here. The middle is respected, the bottom and the top. This is just something that, such a beautiful structure is not something you see quite often. And like I said yesterday in my video as well, there's still room to come down. There's still room for Bitcoin to go up. But if we touch this support, I'm definitely going to take some profits. I'm going to most likely hedge a little bit of my Bitcoin position. But the opposite is true as well. The moment we break out of this channel to the downside, guys, that would be insanely bullish. And during this bull market, we have to break this channel to the downside. There is no bull market for Bitcoin if we don't break this channel. So I do believe that sooner or later we are going to break this channel. But right now we can still take advantage of it and take profits at the bottom. Maybe see a Bitcoin dump during that time. And later we can see Bitcoin breaking this channel and predict, of course, therefore the next Bitcoin rally. Okay guys, that was it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. If so, make sure to smash up that like button, guys. That is very much appreciated. The more likes, the more engagement you guys put on these videos, the further YouTube will push these videos to a broader audience. So that's very important. Quick update on whaleportal. We are working on the funding rates page, which will be finished quite soon. We will add a rows of exchanges down below here, which is actually very interesting, and that will most likely be done in the next coming days. So keep in mind to have a look at the funding rates. If you guys like to trade Bitcoin whenever Bitcoin is breaking out right here to the upside, which we're already seeing early signs right now, I would highly suggest you to do that over on Bybit. If you sign up on Bybit with the affiliate link down below this video, you can join WhaleAlerts, which is a basically a Telegram channel where you receive extra information based on Bitcoin trading, but also altcoins. If you are living in the United States and you cannot join Bybit, you're also allowed to join bitget, but you have to join on the whaleportal website. If you want to join bitget, you just go to exchanges, click on bitget, and then there you can visit bitget where we actually can see the funding rates from too as well. So we see that the bybit average funding fee right now is negative. That is also quite nice. So later, once this list is done, you can see from every exchange what the average funding fee is, and that is really a beautiful thing if you ask me, as I think funding rates are one of the most important indicators for Bitcoin price predictions. Okay guys, that was it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, again, smash up that like button. If you're new, make sure to subscribe. I want to wish every single one of you a beautiful day today, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video.